WBO World Bantamweight Championship. Your referee from Clarkston, Michigan is Dale Grabel. The judges scoring tonight's contest are Bobby Watson, Chuck Williams, and Bruce Cormier. Introducing the principals. First, in the red corner, wearing the white trunks, weighed in at 118 pounds. As a professional, he has 32 wins, 1 defeat with 15 knockouts. From Monterio, Colombia, here's the former WBC Bantamweight champion, Miguel Happy Lora. And his opponent fighting out of the blue corner, wearing the gold trunks of Kronk, weighed in at 118 pounds. As a professional, he has 47 wins, 7 defeats, 1 draw with 34 knockouts. From Laredo, Texas, here's the former WBA Bantamweight champion, I give you gabycanizalesvsmiguellora.
Gentlemen, you were both given your instructions previously. I'm here to enforce the rules, the WBO, and the state of Michigan. Gentlemen, I will enforce them. Protect yourselves at all times. Good luck to both of you. Touch gloves, come out box.
So the stage is set for the WBO Bantamweight Championship. Gabby Canizales trying to make history tonight. If he wins this title, it'll be the first time that brothers have owned world titles in the same weight class at the same time. His brother, 25-year-old Orlando Canizales, 5 years younger, is the IBF Bantamweight champion.
They're taking some of the Vaseline off the head of Lora.
Canizales got the crowd behind him. He is born and raised in Laredo, Texas, but he is right now fighting under the tutelage of Emanuel Stewart in the Kronk gym. Matter of fact, Canizales has been here in Detroit for a month getting some Kronk sparring. And Emanuel Stewart says that Gabby Canizales is a different type of fighter than he was just 3 months ago. That not only does he hit like a ton, but now he can move and pursue. And he's going up against a very crafty fighter in Miguel Lora, a folk hero in Colombia. And when he was a champion for 3 years, from 1985 to 1988, he was considered as one of those fighters, pound for pound, the best around. How much these two still have left at the age of 30?
Well, they both had real fast careers. I still think that they have it. Now, they're both slow starters. The crowd here doesn't like it because they are that. But this is scheduled for 12. Once you are a champion of the world, you carry that confidence with you as a champion into the ring. Now, this is the movement this crowd does not like. They didn't like it from Obakar, and they're certainly not going to like it from these two.
Well, the crowd certainly pulling the trigger early with their boos. Two fighters, championship fight, looking to feel one another out for the first round.
And there's so much at stake here, neither one of them wants to make a mistake. The championship of the world.
Between these two fighters, they have combined in their 11-year careers for 88 fights and 635 rounds. Lora, who is known for his fierceness in the ring, his lightning hands, a throwback fighter compared to the likes of Willie Pep. He boxes, he moves, fights from the outside, and has lightning hands. Gabby Canizales, who has that knockout power. He's KO'd 34 fighters in his 47 wins. Neither of these fighters in those long careers have ever been down on the canvas.
You know, I talked about the confidence that a world championship brings a fighter. Also, when you lose that title, you lose some confidence, but you also many times try to change your style. Looks like that's what has happened. I've seen these two fight before, and both of them don't know the meaning of back up.
Well, I would venture to guess that this thing will warm up eventually. This is only the first round. And Happy Laura also has to be a little uncomfortable fighting out of Colombia, and also his adopted home in Miami. Coming is watching on, wondering if these two will head into history to become the first brothers to win the same championship at the same time. Here are other world champion boxing brothers, but they're neither the same weight class or winning it at the same time. That combination. Perhaps the Galaxy twins, the closest as bantamweights and junior bantamweights. We expect and see here Happy Laura picking up the pace.
The great thing about having a boxer as a brother is you have somebody to train with your whole life, somebody to grow up with, somebody that you can improve with along with your brother.
We talked to Gabby about should he win tonight, would he look for a unification? Oh, there is Gabby going down. Let's forget that last comment. He has other things on his mind right now.
5, 6, 7, 8.
So Canizales taking the count, using that time. And that is the first time in 56 fights that Canizales was down.
And that will make Laura happy to keep putting Canizales on his back. There it is again. The left hook is what's doing the damage.
And Canizales now up against the ropes is in trouble. Lightning punches from Happy Laura. The crowd comes alive. And Laura goes down for the first time in his 34 fights.
5, 6.
Will he make it up? Wobbling is Laura. We have half the round to go. A dramatic second round. Canizales may have really helped Laura out there. He was not in the neutral corner. And the tide has turned. Laura is down for the second time.
And that's all. The referee should stop the fight here.
4, 5.
I thought the referee should stop after the first one. Laura's still out on his feet.
9, 10.
He does not make it up. Gabby Canizales, in dramatic fashion, goes down for the first time in his career and comes back to knock out Miguel Happy Laura. Unbelievable.
Canizales got taxed with the left hook from Laura. And he realized the only thing he could do is stand his ground and fight. Laura came right after him and ran into the punches of Canizales.
Only the second time this man has been beaten in 11 years. And he just shows that he still is happy. At least expressing that on his face. There's actually only one happy fighter right now in the ring. And history has been made. Gabby Canizales is a world champion alongside his brother Orlando in the bantamweight division. And as I now pick up the story, if Gabby Canizales won this one, before the fight he was asked, would he look for unification against his brother Orlando? And he said, never. We'll spar together. We've worked with one another, but we'll share these titles. An incredible second round. After the crowd booed the first 3 minutes, these two former world champs feeling one another out. And this is how it started in the second. Happy Laura came out storming.
And this made him happy. The left hook. Down goes Canizales. Stunned with the left hook. Now Laura landed a couple of more left hooks. And then Gabby came back. Right here toward the end. Stunning punches, moving forward, blood in the mouth from Canizales, but he still continued throwing punches.
The WBO Bantamweight Championship vacant no longer as Gabby Canizales records his 35th knockout in 48 victories. And we'll be talking with Gabby Canizales. But first, let's get the official time from our ring announcer, Wally Jackson.
Is that true? And the official time, 1 minute, 57 seconds of the second round. Winner by knockout and new WBO Bantamweight Champion, Gabby Canizales.
years after he won the WBA championship. And then lost it several months later. Gabby Canizales is a world champion again.
That's what makes a champion, Gabby.
The buzzing continues here at the Palace in Auburn Hills as Gabby Canizales in dramatic fashion has defeated Happy Laura in the second round to win the WBO Bantamweight Championship. And Gabby, our congratulations to you, and it was ironic in a fight that saw the first 3 minutes booed by the crowd here in the Palace.
Yeah, well, so thank you. The first round, I just wanted to see how he was going to come out fighting. And I was just taking my time. And then I know later on, in the second, third round, I was going to put more pressure on it. Besides, my cornerman told me to put more pressure on it.
But actually, he came out early in the second and put more pressure on you.
Yeah, he came in by surprise. And it was a left hook. And like I said, he came in by surprise. I wasn't expecting it. And but I really wasn't hurt. He caught me. I went down. I got up. I was just trying to get the referee to count too late.
Did you try to sucker him in? To you when you went down? You know he was going to come right after you.
Yeah, I knew he was going to do that. That's why I started moving. I said, I'm going to catch him here with a good counter punch, and that's what I did.
We're going to take a look at that second round, but before we do, just your feeling on making history, you along with your brother Orlando, now the only brothers to ever hold world titles in the same weight class at the same time. What are your reflections about that?
Okay, I love the idea. I've always wanted, ever since he became champion, I was a champion. I said, I'm going to come back again. I'm going to win that title again. We're going to make history. And I promised him in Laredo we were going to do it. And here I am. We did it.
Sean O'Grady has already opened up the wallet looking for a unification between you and Orlando. Do you want to make that deal right here?
That fight will never take place. You know, I love my brother.
We've heard that. We've heard that before.
I'm pretty sure he feels the same way about me. We'll never fight. Yeah. There's nothing.
Do you have a third brother?
Oh, well, I have a lot of brothers, but only Orlando and I fight.
Are they a bantamweight?
My other brothers? No, they're heavier.
All right, Gabby, let's go back to the start of the second round, as dramatic a round we have seen all year long. And why don't you talk us through it? You're coming out for the round, and tell us what's going on.
Okay, this round, Emmanuel Stewart told me to start putting pressure on it. So I started putting pressure, and then I think I just tried to go after him. That's when he caught me with that left hook. But I wasn't really hurt. I went down, and I was just resting for a little while, and I decided to get up. And we're there, right there. I'm just trying to find out, kind of that good left hook. I was just resting there, and I knew I got up, and I knew he was going to come after me.
But a new experience. First time you've been down on the canvas.
The first time, yeah, and there won't be any more times like those.
Just resting on the canvas, right?
Yeah, I wasn't hurt. I went down. I was just resting, and I knew he was going to come after me. So I said, I'm going to catch him right here.
Is there any kind of embarrassment when you go down for the first time? Or what was the
No, not really. I mean, this is my first time. I've never been down in my career. This is my first time. So.
Now, what are you thinking now as he jumps right on you? The whole feels like you're in trouble right there.
I knew he was going to come after me.
Did he get careless?
I knew he was going to try and knock me out, but I was waiting for him. I was just trying to locate that opening, and I caught him. That's what I was right there. I knew he was going to come after me, and I was right there ready.
So you had him right where you wanted him, and he was pounding you along the ropes.
Yeah, but I could see everything coming in. I was just lucky. I was just waiting for that opportunity, and when I saw it, that's when I counterpunched that left hook. And I knew he was going to come after me kind of wild. So, with this experience that I got, I know he was going to come wild.
Now that was the first time he was ever down, and you made sure he didn't get up again.
Yeah, I knew he was hurt because I saw him. He was staggering, and I was going to put the pressure on, and he was going to go down. I knew I was going to put him down there. Because he was really hurt. He was.
Knowing that he was that hurt, did you decide to go in for the kill?
Yeah, because when he got up that first time, I saw him. He was staggering, and I knew he was hurt, and I knew I was going to knock him out right there.
Referee didn't see that.
No, he didn't see it, but I knew I could see it right. I could see he was hurt.
Now, Miguel Happy Laura, living up to his nickname, even had a smile on his face for you after the fight. Did he say anything to you?
He just say, good luck, That's all I understood. I didn't hear the rest. I was too excited.
He said, "Where was that truck that hit me?"
No, but I caught him with that good hook right there.
All right, Gabby, you've already eliminated Fighting Orlando. What is next now? You're looking for some kind of unification?
Well, that's up to my manager, Emmanuel Stewart. He's the one that decides, and no, I get ready. And Tony Alla trains me.
All right. After several years, once again, a world champion, Gabby Canizales, with a stunning second-round knockout over Happy Laura. We'll be back.